it's your boy DTV coming at you again with a lineup video. This time it's the final, England versus Spain. Let's get straight down to it. No BS here. Let's do this. So let's kick it off straight off the bat with what Southgate will do. Yeah, a little bit of pause there from that dramatic effect. But here's what I think Southgate will do. He's going to do the same lineup as he did for Holland. Pickford in goal. Three in the back with Walker, Stones and Guéhi. Trippier and Saka. Rice, Mainu, Foden, Bellingham. And Big H up front. That's what I think Southgate's going to do. Did it work against Holland? Yeah. First half it did. Maybe the first 60 minutes it did. But those substitutions were the ones that were key for the win against Netherlands, and a very dodgy penalty. Want to see my review? Go check it out via the pinned iCard in this video up there. Keep your eye out for that throughout the video. But Bellingham was looking better. Foden was looking lethal, going through defences, splitting the defence, going just driving it forward and pushing him, just bullying his way through the defence with his runs. Mainu had a great, again, unsung hero, Kobe Mainu. Amazing game, amazing. And I need to take part in that and hold my hands up and say, I didn't believe in the kid. I thought he should have some minutes. I just didn't think he should start. That's not because I don't think he's the better one next to Rice. I do. I think he's the best one next to Rice. But I didn't think we needed somebody partnering Rice. I thought we needed another attacker on. But still, I digress. I was wrong. Mainu deserves that spot. And we'll get into that a little bit later on. But we'll carry on with this right now. Trippier, a little bit better. 3 offsides from a lad. First half. We only had 4 offsides in the game. 3 of them came from him. I love your Kieran. I really do. I love Kieran Trippier. I love him to bits. I love him at Newcastle. Loved him at Atletico. I have loved that. I have loved watching that boy play since he started out at Southampton. It's one of those. I love. Sorry, not Southampton. You know what I meant. You know which team I meant. Barnsley. Yeah, no, I know what I'm on. You know what? It doesn't matter. I've been watching that guy since he started off, and I love Kieran Trippier. I thought 2 years ago I thought he should be there instead of Walker on the right side. 4 years ago, I thought he should have been there on the right side instead of Walker and Reece James back then when that was a topic of conversation. But I think his legs have gone too much. He doesn't. I don't know if it's because he's on that left-hand channel. He's his weaker side, but a number of times in each game during this Euros, Trippier hasn't passed the ball where it needs to go. He's been passing it to Rice or Guéhi or Konsa in the respect of the quarters. But Foden makes those runs, Bellingham makes those runs, asking for the ball through, asking for the ball over the top, just doesn't make them. Doesn't run in and put the cross in like a Luke Shaw does. I don't know, Trips. And you usually do that, and Trips is so good at cutting inside, getting a goal, cutting inside, crossing it in, going on the outside, do the overlap, getting across it. He's usually really good at that, so it's got to be because he's on the left. It's got to be. I just don't trust it. I just don't want him there for the final. We can't have any unbalance, and we can't have any mistakes. And I feel like he's going to be the one who causes some of those mistakes. I could be wrong, but if we play this lineup and this formation, or this formation's done wonders for England. It's been way better. We'll get on to that in the next part. But if we play this, they're going to target that left side. And the problem is, Yamal's on that left side. Well, that right side attacking, but he's attacking that left side. I wouldn't want to let that kid in. Definitely not against Trippier. But yeah, let's get on to what I think Southgate should do. So, this is what Southgate should do. Do you see any changes? There's only one. And we spoke about it a little bit just. Shaw should be replacing Trippier. He looked lethal. He went forward on the left during our second half when he came on at half time. Put some beautiful crosses in for the likes of Foden, for the likes of Bellingham, for the likes of Kane. It just looked better. It was just a lot better going forward, a lot better going backwards as well. Defensively, we looked better with Shaw there. For me, it should be Pickford, should be Walker, should be Stones, should be Guéhi, Shaw, Saka, Mainu, Rice, Foden, Bellingham, and Big H up top. That's what I think Southgate should do. And I just want to quickly make a quick disclaimer. When I do these lineup videos, I do what I think Southgate will do, which means it's what I think Southgate's going to pick. This is what I think Southgate should do, given the past of what he's done in the tournament. And what I mean by that is, Southgate should be picking Shaw over Trippier because Shaw's fit and better for us. It was the same back when we started all the way back at the start of the Euros, when we had Rice and he was piling up with Trent. It didn't work. So in a video there, I said he should be playing a Mainu at Wharton because Trent wasn't doing it. I didn't think he would do it, but it's what I thought he should do. If I was in Southgate's brain and in his body, that's what I think he should have done. The previous one we looked at is what I think he will do because it's Southgate. He didn't like change. And then the next one we're going to talk about in a bit will be the one that I would do if I was Southgate, replacing him as me. Just wanted to give that quickly out there because there's been a few comments that have misunderstood what I do in these videos and the way I go about them. So I just wanted to make a quick disclaimer for the viewers. And if you did make it through to this part, drop a comment down below. Just give me a little, just comment home in the chat and I'll know that you were here. Thank you for that. But yeah, here's the lineup that I think he should do. Shaw's up there on the left, back on the left. Everything else keep the same. I don't think he's going to drop Kane. That's why I haven't done it. Because again, this is me thinking what Southgate should do as Southgate. With Southgate's brain. Not what I want, but Southgate wants. And he loves Harry Kane. And let's be honest, Harry Kane on his day, you'd take him over anybody in that number 9. You really would. Top goal scorer for many years for Spurs. In the Premier League. Bayern Munich. England in previous tournaments. Like, you know. He's got to be on there if you're Southgate. But I'm not Southgate. So let's get on to mine. So as you can see, here's mine. And yes, I changed the colours so you know it's mine. Bit of yellow, bit of a Dodge yellow. You can see it around here. You can see it behind. You see it everywhere. Yellow's me thing. So, yeah, there you go. Not really much of a change. Bit of a change up top. Bit of a change up top. All I'm doing here is dragging my wing backs into wingers. That's about it. We've got ourselves a nice little 4-2-4-1 with a Pickford in goal. I've got Konsa, Stones and Gahey to maximise that line of defence because of how open to the attack it would be if we played like this. Now again, if I'm not being Southgate here, I'm being me. This is what I'd pick. I think we have a quality in defence with Gahey, Stones and Konsa there. With Mainu, Rice protecting those 3 centre-backs. And centre-halves to push forward and go on the attack with Spain. I feel like we've got that defensive shape and that defensive structure that could do that. So I would trust the boys with this formation. 3 at the back, Konsa, Stones, Gahey, Pickford in goal, of course. In front of those 2, just sitting in front, Mainu, Rice. Mainu's going to do his thing. Drift around everywhere he wants to go in that midfield. Rice is going to be the playmaker. Get the passes out, start the play, hold the play. Keep the possession. Keep the eyes open. Do what he does. Do what Rice does in an England shirt. Not in an Arsenal shirt. That's a different story. But do what he does in an England shirt. And if on the odd occasion he wants to get forward, take another pot shot like he has in the past 2, hit the post and just squeaked wide and into the keeper's hands. Go do that, Mr. Rice. Because you know Mainer's going to cover you. You know Stones are going to push up a little bit with Gahey. And they're going to cover you. So why not? So those are my midfields there. Midfielders in front of the defence. And speaking of in front of the defence, here's my attack. We got Palmer on the wing, replacing Saka. I love Saka. I think he's been one of the best players for England. Just think we utilise him in the 60 minutes, 70 minutes of the game. Bring on a fresh Saka so he can do what he does, cut inside, get a crack, get a goal. Do what he does best for Arsenal, the club, and bring it out for him like country. But as a sub, now a lot of people won't like that, but Palmer should be starting. He has had 3, maybe 4, in really good showings coming off the bench. It's the final. It's Spain. Spain is very pacey. It's very young. They have a very young squad. They're very pacey. They like the ball. They like to pass the ball. They like to make the runs. How do we counter that? Pace. How do we counter that? Smart, young, athletic players. Saka is a gem. He's a dime. But Palmer's quicker. Palmer's got more pace. Palmer can do the cut inside like Saka. But Palmer can also put in a cross, which I'm not going to lie, Saka on his weak foot, I don't trust on the right side. That's just a personal thing. Call me out in the comment section down below. Believe me, I'll take it on the chin. Don't worry. I just would like Palmer to start. He gets on. On the opposite side, on the other side of the wing, left wing, Anthony Gordon. Again, pace, aggression. A boy who will not give a damn and will just go for it. He will not care if you are. He doesn't care if you're Yamal. He doesn't care if you're goddamn peak Iniesta, peak Ronaldinho. He don't give a damn. He'll cut in. He'll push on. He'll get the crosses in. He'll do what he needs to do with his pace and his aggression, and he'll do what he needs to do for England in that show. So put him in the game. Put him on the pitch on my left-hand side, and then it gives more freedom to our middle tens in Foden and Bellingham to do what they do best: make the runs, drive into the defence, push for the defence. Passes, key runs, stuff like that Harry Kane can't do. But wait just a minute. Wait, there's more. There's a twist in his tail, because Harry Kane don't start in my side. Nah. He looks too knackered. He looks too tired. I think he's still recovering from that injury he had towards the end of the season. I think you rest Kane. Bring him on. 70 minutes maybe. You know, just do a bit of a role reverse instead of bringing him off. Bring him on if we need him. If not, this man, big man, Brentford's betting boy, Ivan Toney, would do what he needs to do. Get him behind the defence. He can play with the ball. He can pass the ball. He can cut to the wing if he needs to. If he needs to help the team that way, he will do what he needs to do, and he will do it well, and he will do it great, because his name is Ivan Toney, and he's been doing it for years, since the League 2 all the way to the Premier League, baby, and he's going to do it in the Euros if we start him in the final. And ladies and gentlemen, Watkins, yeah, don't think I'm not going to mention that boy. Key goal in a key game for England. Of course he should start. Of course he deserves it. It's tough. It was tough to pick Toney over Watkins. I think they bring very similar things to the game. And at the end of the day, I just prefer Toney. It's simple as that. I just prefer Ivan Toney. In the semis, if I saw Toney coming on instead of Watkins, I wouldn't have had a niggling thing in the back of my head with a bit of doubt, like I did for Watkins when he came on in that semi. Did he prove me wrong? Of course he did. 100% he did. Scored a goal. And if you haven't seen it on the Lions Den YouTube channel, he told Palmer minutes before the game in training, well, earlier on in the day before in training to Palmer, we're coming on, and he's scoring the winning goal, and Palmer's going to assist him. And what happened? He comes on. Palmer gets the assist. Watkins scores a beautiful cuts on the outside of a defender instead of cutting on the inside, which I would have preferred, and I did say live as well, he should be cutting inside there just before he struck the ball, but instead he cuts on the outside, spins the defender, turns the defender, takes a shot, goalkeeper's near side. Nah, he's going far post with that baby, he went in the back of the net, and he wins us the semi-final, putting us in our place in the final to finally bring it home for the boys in a European competition. But if it was Toney, I wouldn't have that doubt like I did when Watkins came on. And I think a lot of fans had that little bit like, why isn't Toney coming on? Or why Watkins? And again, proved us wrong. Fair play to the lad. It was very tough to pick this number 9 for me. Kane doesn't look at it. He looks knackered. He looks tired. He looks like he's still, holding a bit from that injury that he had. He looks like he's still a bit of fear in him. Toney don't have no fear. Toney just goes in and plays the game, does what he does best, score goals, gets assists, creates chances. Watkins does exactly the same. I just prefer Ivan Toney, as simple as that, guys. But you let me know your formations, let me know your lineups, and let me know, most of all, if it's coming home. Because I think it is, and we all be partying like it's 1966, baby. Yeah! Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you in my review of the final. Will I be happy or will I be sad? If you want me to find out, get that notification bell on, and I'll see you guys soon. Try it, guys. Ta-ra.